me know. Okay, there we go. I think it's working. Sorry, my Wi-Fi was a little weird for a second. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Trinity Lem. I'm the indie author of 3, soon to be 4 books, and I'm very, very excited to have you all here tonight for this stream. I have a lot of work that I need to get done tonight, so I'm hoping that by the time this stream is over, I will have completed everything that I need to complete. For those of you who are on here, let me know what you will be working on tonight. I'd love to hear from you guys. And jumping into a little bit what I'm doing tonight. Round of my ed ever. Third book in my contemporary romance series, the Fresh series. This book will be coming out in December, so I'm very, very excited. I'm currently on page 288 of 333. So I still have a little bit left to do, but I've been working on it literally all day long. So hopefully, again, like I said, by the time this is over, I hope that I will be done with it. Yeah, I've got like 50-ish pages left. So fingers crossed I can get it done. I've been struggling a little bit with my deadlines, so we'll see how I do. Devin, hello, howdy, welcome. Let me know what you will be working on tonight. Oh my god, my room is so hot. I'm sweating in here. I need to turn my heater off. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. All right. Here we go. We are back. All right. So let's, if there aren't any other comments, so let's jump into the first sprint. So let's do like, should we do 15 minutes or should we do 20 minutes? Let's start with 15. We'll start with 15 and see how we do. All right. All right, I'm going to pull up the timer. If it will load. All right, there are 15 minutes on the timer, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Okay. Ready, set, go. Okay, so the timer just went off. So that was our sprint. So how did everyone do for that one? I got about, let's see. I got about 10 pages edited. So a good amount for 15 minutes. I don't know. I've been reading it pretty slow. I'm afraid that if I read it too fast, I'm gonna stuff. And the last thing I want is to order my proof copy and then like read through that and have to go back into a bunch of stuff because I found a bunch of typos and whatnot. Opened the document and got about 200 words. Ooh, that's pretty amount for 15 minutes. And did some brainstorming. Oh, you brainstorming, Devin? What are you working on? And Celeste, what are you working on too? Are you still working on the same story as when I saw you last, or is it like something new? Because I know you just got a proof in the mail because I saw you post your YouTube video, which honestly, the best feeling is like getting your first proof. I absolutely love it. That's literally the best. But yeah, while you guys type out what you're doing, let me know because I love hearing what everyone is working on. So yeah, now I'm about, oh, I have to go find where I left off. I lost my spot. Okay, I trying to do the math right now. I have 36 pages left. So hopefully, I mean, I feel pretty confident in saying that once I finish this read through that I don't need to do another one before ordering my proof, but I guess we'll see. Celeste, you were doing the first draft of an NA romance. Ooh. Is it the same one as that you were doing like over the summer, or is it like a new romance? I can't remember. Which one is the proof that you just got? Is that what you were working on over the summer, or is that something different? I do not know. I also started a new project a couple weeks ago. Once I stopped writing Forever and Ever after I finished that, I started a new one because it just felt weird not writing anything. So I started a new one. I was like super set on doing a thriller next, but then I got the idea for this romance and it was stuck in my mind and I knew that like I had to do it first. So I started that. I'm about 12,000 words into that one. So like a good chunk, but I haven't been able to really work on it lately because I've been editing and whatnot. Devin came up with a new idea while I was doing research a few days ago, exploring this idea now. Oh, well, that's exciting. It's always very exciting to have like a new idea for a new book, new project, whatever it is. I like every time I get a new idea for something, I like obsess over it. And it becomes like my entire life, like from the second I wake up to the second I go to bed. Like that's what I'm thinking about all during the day. The proof is the one I was working on over the summer. I think there's too many to remember. Okay, that's what I figured, was that it was the one you were working on over the summer. But I wasn't really sure. just started this draft of this book last month. Okay, gotcha. That makes a lot more sense. I was confused. Oh, I don't know. I like right now I just want to write like my new project, but I can't do that until I finish editing. So, if no one else wants to say anything else or we're all done with comments for now, then we can jump into our next sprint. How long does everyone want? 15 minutes, 20 minutes? Anyone have a preference? Let me know. Maybe let's try 20. Okay, we'll do 20 Celeste just for you. Okay. All right. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I just went off, so that sprint is over. We'll probably have one more after we chat a little bit. I think I got like 15 pages done for that sprint. So now I'm at 309 out of 332. So I'm so close, I can feel it. And I reminded myself during that sprint that the last couple pages is like my acknowledgement, blah, 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 I can't talk, my acknowledgements page and like stuff like that. So really, I probably only have like 20 pages left, which is very exciting because I'm at the point where I've just like read through this manuscript so many times that I want to throw it across the room. I'm just like, get this out of my face. Like, I'm tired of looking at it. So I'm very excited to finally be done. And to get it into readers' hands because everyone is hopefully super excited to read it. Yes, hi Autumn. Autumn popped in. I'm not sure if she's still here, but if she is, shout out to you, Autumn. 400 words for that one. That's pretty good. That's like a good chunk, quite honestly. I feel like, Celeste, I feel like you always write really fast. I don't know if I just write slow or if you just write really fast, but either way, it seems like you're getting a lot done. So we're getting productive, getting it all done. How did everyone else do for that one? I need to take this banner off of here. I always forget. All right, there we go. Let me take a look. I went through, okay, this is the only thing I'm afraid of because I went through my editor's comments yesterday and I pretty much changed all of like the grammar stuff right away. But I kind of highlighted like the bigger stuff, I guess, because I don't even know what I'm saying. I highlighted the stuff that would take more brain power to do so that when I went back in for my read through, I could just like take care of it then. I'm just really hoping that I didn't forget to highlight any of the stuff that she commented on. So I'm going to have to take a look at that. But I'm just really rushing to do it because I was supposed to have my files uploaded today, and obviously they're going to be uploaded tomorrow. So hopefully my deadlines aren't too out of whack, but I guess we will see. And Amanda, hi, welcome. Welcome. We just finished our second stream. So we'll definitely do more, maybe like longer one, maybe like 25 minutes. I don't know. My first drafts are Word vomit, so there's a lot of typos. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I always love hearing about like everyone's writing process. I feel like I talk about this in every stream, but it's just so much fun to talk about. I always overtype or overwrite, whatever you want to call it. I overwrite and then I go back and take stuff out, whereas I know a lot of people underwrite and then they go back and add stuff in. So that happens to me too a lot, where I definitely get a lot of typos and like word vomit and stuff, and I have to go back and like edit all of that out. But I don't know, for some reason it's easier for me to take stuff out to put more stuff in. I don't really know. And feel that, no worries, it's normal. Yeah, it is. It's definitely normal, but yeah. Well, if anyone that just popped on wants to talk about what they're working on tonight, feel free to do so. I'm going to get the timer set up. I'm not going to start it yet, but I'm going to get it set up. And is everyone good with like a 25-minute? I think that's like what I need to finish. It's like a solid 25 minutes of just being productive. Not that I haven't been productive. I've been pretty productive so far. So I'm pretty proud of myself because I have not been getting distracted. Except during that last sprint, my cousin tried calling me and I totally denied the call. Something about her wedding. Her wedding is in like 2 weeks, but I totally denied the call. It's fine. I'll respond eventually. It's good. Okay, so both Devin and Celeste are good for 25. So we'll do 25 then. All right. Sharing the screen now. Okay, there we go. And ready, set, go. Okay, so the timer just went off. How did everyone do for that stream? I'm gonna take a look here for that stream, for that, you know what I'm talking about, for that sprint. Okay, I really thought I was going to finish during that one, but I didn't. I have like 5 or 6 pages left. So I did a good chunk during that sprint, but I didn't get to finish, which is upsetting, but it's totally fine. So we had a few people pop in during that sprint. So welcome Justin and Barrett. Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Going back down here. Celeste, you finished tonight's chapter. Okay, I see you. See, I told you you write so fast. I think maybe I write slow, but maybe I also don't. I don't know. Woohoo, finally got some words down. That was amazing. I really got a good bit done and a good chunk of character development. Oh, good. Yay, we're all being so productive tonight. I always get so stressed over character development because I'm always worried that my characters aren't developed enough. But sometimes you just gotta let it be, however it is. Yes, congrats, Celeste. And yeah, Amanda, you guys are all on fire, whereas I am apparently reading very slow. Yeah, like I said, I really thought I was going to finish during that one, but I guess I didn't. So we might have to do another like short sprint just to kind of finish out the night and just for me to be able to finish those remaining 5 or 6 pages. So for everyone that just hopped on, feel free to put in the comments like what you're currently working on tonight, and if you have any current works in progress. I love hearing about everyone's upcoming stuff, so feel free to do that. How much do we want the last sprint to be? I was thinking like 10 minutes. I think that would be like a perfect like wrap it up sprint. Yeah, put like your thoughts in the comments. Celeste says chapter was only 1,000 words, but it's just a first draft, so I'm not paying attention to word count too much. That's fair. I feel like I do that as well, where I pay more attention to the chapters and everything rather than the overall word count. Amanda is working on her classic YA dystopian. Oh, I love dystopians, but I feel like I would never be able to write them myself. I don't know why. But I feel like they would be very fun to write. I don't know, just to me, there's something so scary about like fantasy and dystopian and even like sci-fi sometimes because it takes so much world building, and I don't know if I would be able to like come up with all of that. Like it blows my mind how like Sarah J. Maas and like Jennifer L. Armentrout, like they come up with these huge, huge books of just fantasy and just like stuff that like they come up in their own heads. And I feel like I'm creative, but I'm not that creative. So I don't know. I feel like for now I'll just have to focus on like romance and thriller. But maybe eventually one day I'll do a little bit of like fantasy and whatnot. You love dystopian stories too. Me too. I think my favorite of all time is probably The Hunger Games. Divergent is obviously a really good one too, but I don't know. I feel like The Hunger Games is like the OG major dystopian, you know? It's actually more like post-apocalyptic, but close enough. Def a sci-fi, urban fantasy girl, but hardcore fantasy, no thanks for now. That's fair. I have always had this idea for a sci-fi since I was like 13, but I don't know, I've been like holding it off. I don't know why, but I have so many ideas for like romances and thrillers, and I feel like I want to get all of those out of the way first. But I know eventually I'll get to the sci-fi. It just might take me a while. Plus, my main series is like over 100K, so I'm a bit of a sci-fi fantasy dystopian nerd all mixed together. Okay, I mean, sci-fi fantasy and dystopian are always very fun to read. And like all the movies that they make are always fun to watch, except I will say that I was kind of disappointed with the Divergent movies. I don't know, I feel like they did not live up to the books at all. And I mean, then again, like most movies don't, but I feel like the Hunger Games, they did a really good job of capturing like the characters and the plot and just like bringing it to life. Whereas I don't know, something about the Divergent movies was like off. I don't know. Like, am I the only one that thinks that? Or, like, I don't know. Hunger Games was my fave. Divergent petered out for me as the series went on. Yeah, and honestly, what ruined it for me was Allegiant. The ending of Allegiant absolutely just, like, I hate that ending. That's one of my least favorite endings of a book that was ever written. Literally ever. And I also hated how they didn't put that in the movies. But oh, no, I agree, and I haven't even read the books. Okay. Okay, so it's not just me. I need to check out Shatter Me and Darkest Minds. Shatter Me has been on my TBR for I don't even know how long. Like years, literally years. So long that the copy I have is like the original cover of like the girl on the front. It's not the one with the eye, even though I love the covers with the eyes. I think they're so beautiful. But yeah, I've had it forever and I still have yet to read it. But I'm also a very big like practice what you preach person. So like if I'm writing a romance, I'm going to be reading a romance. And since I haven't read any like fantasies or dystopians, or I haven't been writing any fantasies or dystopians, I haven't been reading any as well. So I'll eventually get to it, but it might take me a while. Divergent just feels like, nah. Yeah, yeah. I don't I do really love those books still, but again, I hated the ending of Allegiant so much. Rewatched The Road yesterday based on a really scary dystopian novel. Not much world building in it. More like world demolishing. Okay. Well, that seems interesting. I've always really loved watching at least Stephen King movies. I have not read any of his books. I've always wanted to, but I also like I have trouble reading books that are in third person, which is why I haven't read any of the Harry Potter books. And everyone always like gives me crap for it because they're like, "Oh my god, you're an author and you haven't read Harry Potter." I'm like, "I just can't. I can't. I can't do third person. I don't know. I just can't." Shadow Me is prob all-time favorite series, but Darkest Minds is good too. I've always wanted to um read Darkest Minds too, but again, my TBR is just like way too long. So again, I'll get to it eventually. Please read Shatter Me, at least the first three. Yeah, I've heard as it goes on, the books just kind of like turn into mush because everyone says that the author kind of just keeps dragging it along. And if I'm not mistaken, there are like a lot of those books, like 7 or 8, right? I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but I'm not really sure. This was a lot of fun. Great getting to know you a bit more. Thank you. You too. Thank you for popping in. Also, I want to announce before I forget, I will be doing a lot of again, I can't talk today. A live stream this Friday on October 22nd with Autumn Ashley and Sarah Sutton. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be on my channel or on Sarah's channel. Autumn hosted the last one, so we'll probably either do my channel or Sarah's. I'm just super nervous to host that one because last time I was on a group live stream, my Wi-Fi was getting super weird. I don't know if it was just because like the connection of having so many people on there or what. It was getting weird. So and then I got kicked out twice. I got kicked out of the live stream literally twice, where like my entire StreamYard website just like crashed and I had to go back on there and like jump back in. So I'm just very nervous that if I hosted and I for some reason got kicked out from my Wi-Fi, that the whole stream would be ruined and and yeah, so I will definitely post on Instagram for sure. I'll probably post on TikTok too about who is eventually going to host that live stream. But for now, I'm not sure yet. Just know that there will be one. So feel free to hop on that. It's going to start at 2 p.m. Eastern time. But continuing on with the comments, I feel the same about third person. I can't write in it or read it. Me either. I really hate it, and I think it's because I like to be able to get inside the characters' heads and like feel as though I'm there living it with them. I don't like feeling like I'm just sitting there watching it happen, if that makes sense. I haven't read Harry Potter. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better about myself. TBH, I don't really like third person either. I found listening to Harry Potter was a lot easier than reading them. Oh, I never thought about listening to the audiobook. Maybe I'll try that. Except I did, because obviously I haven't read the books, and I haven't watched the movies either. But I just recently watched the first 3. So I finally got myself to watch them, and they were pretty good. I liked them, so I'm gonna have to finish watching the rest of them. I'm satisfied with the next 3, but you have to be a hardcore fan to like get behind them. But if you're casual about the series, all you really need is the first 3. Okay. I'll have to, I guess, start with the first 3 and see how that goes. Much depends on whether it's written in past or present tense, but usually it's in the past. Yeah, I feel like third person is usually in the past for sure. I don't know if I've ever read or even come across a book that was third person in the present tense. I feel like it's always in past. I don't really know. But we've just gotten to the end of the comments. So let's hop into our last sprint of the night. I'll do a 10-minute. Is everyone good with 10 minutes? Yeah. We'll put it on the clock. Okay. All right. Here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the timer just went off. So that was our final sprint. But we can chat for a couple minutes before we all head out. Exciting announcement. I finished editing. Yay! Finally, I've literally been doing it all of last night and all of tonight. All day today, actually. I'm on fall break for school, so I've had all day. I didn't have classes today, and I don't have classes for the rest of the week, so hopefully I can get a lot more writing stuff done. I'm just super excited now that I can just like breathe and know that like my deadlines aren't going to be totally like out of whack. I know that sprint was a little short, but how did everyone else do? Also a side note, I just wanted to say that during that sprint, I like glanced at my phone and the amount of texts, like missed texts and missed calls that I've gotten during just this stream, I'm like, how come the only time I get 5,000 notifications is when I'm on a stream? Like, of course. Other than that, I get like 5 texts a day, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, so no one else has commented yet. Oh, Justin commented during the stream. I ended up rewriting 200 pages of my latest novel when I decided to make it present tense. The flow got much better. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel like I couldn't write present tense. I don't know why. For me, it's just easier to write in past tense. I don't know. I guess that's just like the way my mind works, but I never mind reading books that are in present tense, as long as it's first person, of course. Celeste made some hot cocoa. That sounds pretty good right now. Not gonna lie. Except I don't think I have hot cocoa. I only have tea. I should get some hot cocoa. Except I won't drink my hot cocoa unless I have mini marshmallows in there. So, yeah. Well, if everyone else is all done sharing and no one else has any other comments, I had written everything in present tense up until last year and then started switching it all to past, and it seems to be flowing better. I occasionally find myself like I'll write a couple of verbs in present tense, and then I'll realize it real quick and have to go back and switch them. I think it's just because I read a lot of books that are in present tense, so sometimes I just read it, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, this was so fun. Thanks for hosting. Thank you all for coming and participating in this stream. I had a lot of fun being productive with you guys and getting to know you all a little bit more. Thanks so much for the sprints. I really loved these and I can't wait to join in on another one. Pretty sure this is the first stream I've been on that you've hosted. Thank you so much, Amanda. Yeah, this is my first one that I've hosted by myself. I usually like always have a co-host, but this is the first one I did on my own. And it was just as fun. So yeah, thank you all for coming. And again, be sure to be on the lookout for our stream on Friday. Again, it will be Sarah Sutton, Autumn Ashley, and myself. I'm not 100% sure who's hosting yet, but be on the lookout for it. I think I put all of my social media in the comments. I hope I didn't forget to do that. But yeah, so feel free to go follow me on social media so that you do know when I post who will be hosting, because I will be putting it on Instagram and probably TikTok as well. So again, be on the lookout for that. If you want more sprints, check my channel. I put the live streams in daily playlists. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Devin. I will definitely be on the lookout for that. It was amazing. Hope everyone has a fabulous night and day. Thank you, you too. Thanks for an inspiring evening. Aw, thank you. You too. Aw. All right, well, I hope everyone has a good night, and I will see you guys on Friday for our next stream. Bye. Bye, Autumn.